I made an upgrade. Check this out. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. They don't stand a chance. Hello everyone. Welcome to Factorio. My name is Arctic Wolf and this is episode 11. In our last episode, we set up blue circuits. Let me look on the mini map here. I can run around. Let's get rid of the pollution so we can see what we're doing. 2 episodes was blue science. Whoop. Last episode, we did the blue circuits. Now, at the end of last episode, I had a little bit of damage on my perimeter walls that I needed to... Ooh, this is going to be cool. I made an upgrade. Check this out. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. They don't stand a chance. I may or may not have beefed up our security. Yeah. I added flame turrets. They are amazing. I mean, look at the range on those things. Oh my goodness. These ones have this kind of range. That's nice, right? These ones sit back further and reach farther out. Plus, I was correct when I said they're probably going to burn out the forest. Yeah, it's definitely burning out the forest. We got one there and one there, so they can't even come in here. Let's see. They are being fed by these 2 pump jacks right here. They can take the regular crude oil as their fuel, so we don't even have to refine it. We just pump it into the flamethrowers and they light it on fire and throw it at the enemy. It's fantastic. So that is what I've been working on, and it took just as long as installing the alarm system to put in these flamethrowers. I have probably been working on this for 3.5 hours today, and to show for it, I've got this at 5 minutes of talking. So I'm just going to keep plugging away at this. We're going to get some kind of purple science setup going. Let's go into the yeah, in here. So for purple science, we need the productivity modules, electric furnaces, and rails. Each one of these is a very complicated, well, other than rails. Rails is not really too bad. It does take steel, I think, but yeah, they all take steel, so that's no big thing. Like the electric furnace takes steel, and well, the productivity modules is circuits, so it's red and green circuits. That's easy. We've done that setup 100 times. But when we get the electric furnace array going, see, we're going to do that one first. We'll get the electric furnaces going, and then we don't need to use coal for our smelting anymore. We can just cook it, and that's going to help immensely because then we can divert all of our coal to the power situation until that gets taken care of, because our power is also running kind of low at the moment. Some of our miners in here, like if you look, there's a green light, yellow lights, and red lights on these miners. Anything with a red light is dead. There's nothing underneath it to be mining. Anything with a yellow light is getting close to running out. Only the ones with the green lights are still running at full efficiency, and that's only on the electric ones. You can see that on these ones you just have to hover over it and say, oh look, none of these have resources under them. So I had to break off of this belt and break off of this belt to feed the power plant, which is this line here. So all this is starting to become an issue. I need to put a radar some radars up in here so I can see. Like, I can see what's out here. But all this spot in here where my productivity setup is at, I can't see. So I need to get some radars up in there. That's what we got going for now. I'm going to get to work on the purple science setup, and I'll one step at a time. When I got one setup for one ingredient done, I'll check in with you and show you what's going on. And we're probably going to put this right in here, so it won't have too far to go to get to the science base. I need stone, so we're gonna have to do that. We got iron right there. We got oil we can bring in from over here if we need it. More iron right there. The copper we can bring in from up here. But with the electric furnace arrays, we're not gonna need coal, hopefully. Like, I will handcraft the first few so that for the first array, so that we won't need them at all. We're gonna watch this attack happen again, and then I'm gonna get to work. Yeah. Crispy biter critters. Alright. I'll come back to you guys when I got something to show you. Alright. Excuse me. Here is step one. We are making power modules. The production modules. Everything you see on screen right now is making production modules. Up here on the top, we've got all of our electric furnaces, so no coal is needed. We're smelting copper into plates, handing the plates off to an assembler to make wire. The wires get split two different directions. The first set of wire comes around here like this and into the middle right here. We have iron coming in on the top, getting smelted, handed to another oven, getting smelted again into steel. That's for later. Then we got the iron plates coming in right here. Or iron coming in to get smelted in the electric ovens again for plates. And plates go down and around here for green circuits. Green circuits are going both directions, meeting up right here, going around like this. Some of the green circuits are getting grabbed off for red circuits. Whatever doesn't get grabbed off goes around like this. The red circuits get put back on the outside of that line right there and come down here, and these things take just green and red circuits to make. So there we go. We've got power module, production modules coming out right there. Step one complete. We are 1/3 of the way done with our ingredients. Up next, we need to make the other two components. Require steel. So that's why we had to make the steel beams. So we're going to have steel. Let's see what the recipe is here. We need steel, red circuits, so we can make red circuit. We got red circuits being made. We got the steel being made. We need stone bricks. And then the other one is rail, which is stone and steel and iron sticks. So I'm going to go ahead and get that set up, and I'll come back to you when I got one of those two things made right here. All right, welcome back, everybody. For you guys, it was just one little whoop, but for me, this was about an hour and a half, judging by the recording time. But as you can see here, we've got stone coming in. We got iron being made into iron rods, iron sticks, and we got steel coming in right there where the rails are going out. Yeah, the steel's coming in from down there. We beefed up the steel production to another steel production. We got iron plates being made over there more. We had the production modules going. So here's the rails. And then I went and finished it all off because the ingredients are almost the same for the rails and the ovens. The only difference is I had to bring down red circuits for the ovens. So we got a purple filter inserter right here. That's any red circuits that don't get used by the array here for the production modules. See, they get thrown down on this and sent down to the electric furnaces. And then we got our electric furnaces coming up. I'm probably going to have to increase the red circuits because this is just not pumping out enough. And there's a bunch of resources here for them. So we're probably going to have to bring this up and around and down and then... Yeah. I'll fix that later. But the main thing is we have purple science now being produced. And that's going up here, under, this way, underneath the gate. It comes in right here. It goes up next to the blue one. Then it goes underneath, underneath, underneath. It's got to go all the way up to the top above all the other belts and across. That was all the stuff that was in my inventory that I sat down. And now we're down here. I need to add some power lines so that they will activate. But I ran into an issue with the blue, okay, let me take out this purple one right here. And this purple one right here. Right? If I put the blue ones going this way, these guys won't stop. Oh, so they just stop. How convenient. Hold on. Start research on that. There we go. Now them guys won't stop. Oh, they do. That must have changed because they used to not stop. They used to just pass them back and forth forever because neither one of them had it set. But this one and this one don't need to be bringing green and red and white and purple and blue back down. So what I did was I made the purple one that only grabs the yellow and purple science and goes back that way. So the yellow and purple comes in from the top and then gets pushed across. All the other ones come in from the bottom and get pushed across. And if this blue one wants to pass a yellow one back up, I don't care. Apparently it doesn't matter. I thought it was a big deal because they would just keep going and going and going, but they don't. So that must have been changed. We've been getting attacked nonstop. This is pretty much just continuously frying the outside world out there. Like all the way around. It's just crispy land anywhere the biters come in. Like, look how much of this got burned out all the way out to here. I'm assuming that's because a biter got on fire and then ran away and ran through the forest on fire and it caught the forest on fire. But they're amassing quite a force over here to attack me again. And they do the same thing on this side. But I mean, if you look at my pollution, I am really aggravating them people, the biters right over here. This nest, this nest, this nest, and this nest specifically are really aggravated with me. And they're constantly sending everything they can at this wall. And then there's this guys that they don't seem to be attacking me. It's more like they're just there to guard the uranium. They don't send much. Like, I figured there'd be a big, huge pile of biter corpses right here. And they just don't. They just don't. That one nest just doesn't. These ones, constantly, coming. And everybody up on north end of the lake, like all these ones up here, all at the same time come running around right into there. So that's a big one every time it happens. But, I mean, look at the range on them flamethrowers. That one's not getting much use. But that one, that one, that one. And then down here is this one, this one, this one, that one. Oh, yeah. These biters don't stand a chance. Unless I'm underestimating the biters. But I mean, watch this. They don't even get close. They barely get close enough to spit. Well, alright. So that's what I've been up to. We've got purple science in. So we can start researching things that take purple science now. Up next is yellow science. That'll be probably tomorrow. But these arrays are taking longer and longer and longer to build. So if it slows down to where there's not an episode every day, just know that that's because I want to make quality episodes. I don't want to just push them out because, oh, every day I need an episode. I'm not going to be like that. If it ends up taking me 2 or 3 days to make an episode, so be it. There'll be 2 or 3 days gap in between the episodes. No big deal. So far, since I started making videos on my channel, I have not missed a day. Sometimes I'll put one in the morning on one day and then late in the afternoon on the next day, but I mean, that makes it look like I missed a day if you live in an area where that particular 24 hours is from midnight to midnight, so it really doesn't matter. If this video ends up being a day late or 2 days late, whatever. I think this one's going to be on time, but the next couple might end up being delayed because of time. Just it takes so long to do this. Maybe I'm not doing it right. Maybe I need to work on getting robots so I can just say, okay, build it, and they just build it. But that's coming in the future. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up button. If you like this playlist in my channel, hit the subscribe button. If you want to know exactly when my next video comes out, hit that bell icon and you will get a notification. But thank you guys for stopping by. Thanks for watching. Thanks for stopping by. We'll see you next time. You have a wonderful day. Arctic Wolf out.